Turning now from textbooks to tourism, COVID took a bite out of tourism-related business, especially international travel, and the lack of those visitors has hit Florida hard. But a little bit of good news tonight. St. Augustine has been able to bounce back quicker than many Florida destinations. Jessica Clark joining us live tonight from downtown St. Augustine with why. Jess.
Anthony, you know why? It's because a lot of people drive here. They don't fly here. And so, indeed, St. Augustine has been doing well. It is Friday night here in downtown St. Augustine, and things are just starting to kick up. We're here at the Jimenez Facio House for the Charles Dickens event. And look who's here. Charles Dickens himself. Oh, my goodness. No, this is Roger Smith, the manager here at the museum. What kind of visitors have you been seeing?
Mainly Floridians, southeast Georgia, lower Alabama, a lot of folks from Tampa and the Miami area, a lot of kind of a staycation mode that we've seen, but our numbers here are great.
And you know, because people are able to drive here versus fly here, that's been able to keep the industry of tourism alive.
Pre-COVID, we had a lot of international travelers.
Patty McRoberts is the general manager at Trip Hotel in St. Augustine.
A lot of people don't want to travel or fly.
And there are some international travel restrictions in place. But staycations or tourists who travel in are helping St. Augustine's tourism industry heal from the COVID punches earlier this year.
The majority of what we're seeing is from in-state. There are some that are coming locally from Georgia.
In terms of recovery to relatively normal levels, we're returning quicker.
Quicker than other destinations in Florida.
Orlando and Miami in particular, very, very dependent on international visitors, very dependent on fly business, and they're substantially behind their performance in the past.
But are there enough drive-in visitors now to St. Augustine to fill the financial hole that COVID created?
October was particularly good. November was a little bit flatter than it was last year. All indications are that December will be close to our past performance.
Robust December bookings may help McRoberts and her staff at the Trip Hotel, but overall for 2020?
We're still down significantly, but you know, there is a lot of people that still like to come to St. Augustine on the weekends, especially for Nights of Lights.
Jessica Clark, First Coast News on your side.